Hi everyone, this is Egor Eremeev and Smapse Education. Today I am in central London near Regent's Park. We're here to see North Bridge House Prep School. It is a preparatory school, and what is that? It's where kids go until they are 13 years old to prepare them for high school in the United Kingdom. If you're not familiar with the British educational system and with schools in the UK, there are prestigious schools and it's almost impossible to get in directly. And that's exactly what North Bridge House Prep prepares you for. You study here, you pass all the necessary exams here, of course, and then you apply to schools. A few words about the location, the place where this school is. There is a map next to this school. We are 5 minutes away from Regent's Park, and that's also where the London Zoo is. That way we have King's Cross. This is the famous train station where Harry Potter was filmed, platform 9 and 3/4. If you go straight, you get to the Oxford Street. If you walk, I guess, 20 to 30 minutes, and you'll be on Oxford Street, London's main shopping street. And there's the nearest subway station, Camden Town, within walking distance. The landmark of Camden Town, where the school is located, is the famous Regent's Canal Market. Here you can buy trendy clothes and original souvenirs. The market is very popular among people of different cultures, teenagers and tourists. Camden Town borders Regent's Park, where you can walk through elegant gardens and visit the London Zoo. Regent's Park is beautiful at any time of the year. There are also soccer fields, a cafe and a sports center. Well, and children will be amazed by the London Zoo, which is also a research center where the close-to-natural environment is created for various species of animals. Giraffes, zebras, hippos, lemurs, lions and gorillas are just some of the inhabitants of the local zoo. The home of Arthur Conan Doyle's most famous character, the Sherlock Holmes Museum, is also located nearby. At 100 meters from Baker Street, you'll find Madame Tussauds London Wax Museum, where wax figures of celebrities and historic personalities are presented on a scale of 1:1. It is impossible to miss it, as there is usually a huge queue. Not far from the school is one of the most prestigious universities in the UK, called UCL. The famous London Business School is also located here, and after a 15-minute drive to King's Cross, you can visit the British Library, where the Beatles manuscripts are kept. Now I'm walking down the corridor of the school, and there are paintings hanging on the walls. These are old paintings made by students. There's quite a lot of art here, and the school has decided to display all the students' work on the walls. You walk through the school and there's an art gallery. And now I'm in the little music lab. There are guitars, pianos, drums, and whatever else you want. Kids here have music, and if you can imagine any instruments, they are available here. Well, I've already seen flute, guitars, drums, and piano. You can even take individual lessons here, so you study not only in groups, but there are also separate rooms where individual lessons can be held for you. While I'm having a tour through the school, we walk around the different rooms. I encountered one interesting wall. It shows sports that the children can do at school. Here we can see gymnastics, trampoline, swimming, soccer. What else? Kids can also play tennis, something that's called netball. It's not very popular in Russia, so you can Google that. In Russia, I don't remember such a thing when I was at school. Yeah. The school is in central London, next to Regent's Park. Regent's Park is a beautiful park and one of my favorite parks in London. There are a huge number of fields, soccer fields, you can play all kinds of sports here. Also, there is a sports center next to the school where children play. I want to draw your attention to the tables that are used here. As you can see, they are triangular. These triangles are made into squares and other shapes. And why are they built this way? I think it's obvious. Kids can get together in different groups and work in groups. I think that is right and awesome. Or the tables can be separated and the kids can work individually. And I asked about the working in groups, so if there are kids with different levels of English in the same class, they are divided into groups and each group is given a different assignment depending on their level. The same goes for many other subjects. For example, there may be 15 children in a class, so let's say they might be divided into several groups, for example 5 people in 3 groups with different tasks. I think this is a very good approach. I think we are used to our model of general education with a class of 30 people, everyone at the desk for 2 people, and like that's it. I don't know, guys, if anyone knows a school or goes to a school that has this kind of starting process with this organization of group working, then right, let me know, I'm eager to know about it. Also, by the way, it's really awesome that a lot of the classrooms have high ceilings. Check it out. The ceiling is like 4 meters high here, and the feeling of being in such a classroom is very different, and the windows are 2.5 meters high. There are plasma screens all over the place. Well, it's like a blackboard or something, but it looks like a huge TV. It can be covered, so if you want a regular board, it can be there for you. And if you need a TV for a presentation or some kind of a video, you open it up, and here you got a screen. Kids here can learn a whole set of languages, and you can take French, Spanish, and Latin, and you can learn Chinese, Mandarin Chinese. For example, this room is called computing. This is the computer science room. Here is another room. You can already see that the tables here are put in a something like U-shaped, and students in the room are looking at the teacher, not at each other's backs, like in our schools, at the teacher.